Welcome back in, everyone, for episode 20 of Euro Truck Simulator 2. If we go into our menu here, the only thing I've done off camera is driven from here over at Kimi up over to this sleeping compound, basically. Slept through the night, and that's that. So, yeah. We're looking for a job in a second. Let's go ahead and take a look at our drivers here, because I think they're both doing pretty good. Yeah. Martin's... He's doing a little bit more per kilometer, but he's making progress. He's trying to get his long distance up. Marcus leveled up as well. He got his long distance up a level, which is great. So yeah, once they get their long distance all the way up, then we're gonna worry about getting, I think, these guys in there. But yeah, we'll get them leveled up pretty darn quick. So yeah, they're both great drivers, doing good work. Any good deals on some used trucks and things? 20 grand for a truck. 20 grand. I don't know where to put it. And it does need some work, but probably only like $40,000 worth of work. Doesn't have very much horsepower. Holy cow, it's got a lot of kilometers on it though. All right, trailer purchase. This is really something that I've thought about, but I don't think it's gonna really help us. So yeah, I just don't think it's gonna be a helpful thing. A lot of trailers, though. A lot of trailers. Okay, let's look for... Let's get out of here. Let's go home, and let's go to the freight market, because we need to find ourselves a nice little job. Is there anything good here? Where's that going? It's going up back into Germany. That's going up that way. We haven't gone through the center of France before, holding some forklifts. That'd be kind of fun. That one's going into Switzerland, which we also haven't done. Are there any good ones out of Marseille? Oh, wow. That's a long one. That would take us into Italy. That would be a really good one to do. A nice coastal trip there. We have 11 hours to pick it up. Yeah, let's start our coastal trip into Italy. A $55,000 load. Let's set that as our GPS destination. How far is that from us? What are we looking at? 3 hours to get the 240. We're gonna fast travel there. So we need to go to, where are we going? I think quick travel we got to get all the way. We got to quick travel down to there. Yeah, that's let's go home. I can only just go to, I think that's gonna be a lot quicker. Yeah, that's fine. We still have 12 hours to pick up that load. Is it still got us? Yeah. How? Well, we should take a look at doing some service here. Truck probably needs it. If I repair all, place all, good lord. Yeah, repair all. Yeah, let's confirm that. Take care of the old girl. Let's get out of here. Can we upgrade this at all? Ooh. I really do like this truck. So having only 10 grand to upgrade that. Yeah. Let's get us a bigger engine. We probably need a better drivetrain as well. Holy smokes. That would be nice though. Versus what we currently have. Oh, that would be so much better. It's 28,000 to upgrade that. Oh gosh. So on this may revert some connected part. Okay, this one won't do that though. Yeah, that would probably help our maneuverability quite a bit. Let's go ahead and invest in that. We're about to do a big trip here, so I know, and I really like this truck. We're probably gonna end up keeping this truck long term here. Okay. Yeah, we're only 93 kilometers from where we need to be now, which is a lot better. I think we go out the other way. Yep, there's the entrance. All right. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Yeah, it should accelerate a little bit better. It should have be able to pull stuff a little bit easier. Ooh, she does get up and go a little too quick now, and she should handle quite a bit better with that with the extra axle back there. All right. Yeah, she gets up and goes pretty quick. I mean, she did that before, but it's even better now. Don't you be kidding me? Obviously doesn't know how a roundabout works. All right. I don't want to get us a speeding ticket right off the bat today. Yeah, we did spend pretty much, I mean, but all of our last load and then some to upgrade this truck, but I think it'll be worth it. This load is definitely, this $55,000 load is definitely going to be a, it's going to have to be a two-parter, I think. I don't think we're going to make it all the way there in this episode, but we'll make it pretty far, I think. Here we go, finally a little bit faster speed limit. How much farther we got? 90 kilometers, got an hour drive to get there. We'll make it there. We'll make it there. We still got like 6 hours before that load expires, so we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll set that at 96 just to keep us cooking for a bit here. And I did get fuel off camera as well. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. So we are nice and fueled up. Beautiful morning. I love the echo in the tunnel. That's fantastic. Such a nice little detail, you know? All right, take this exit up here. Yeah, it shouldn't take us too long to get out to this load. Hopefully. Hopefully it's worth it. I don't want that one. I don't think. No, I did want that one. Crap. Well, standard operating procedure. We miss an exit. We back it on up. Yep. I would get out of the way. That was pretty good backing, actually. There we go. I got tripped up by it because there's two exits in here, so it's like, oh, it's not this first or the second one, but it's this one, not that one. So that was what tripped me up. My bad. We're definitely going too fast through these. This truck just handles like a boss, even with a terrible driver like me. Maybe that's why I like this truck so much. It's just so idiot-proof for me to drive. All right, back up there, get cruise rocking on there. All right, yeah, I want to right about there. That's a good place for the mirrors. All right, 55 kilometers left to go. We're gonna be over 10 minutes into this episode by the time we pick up our load. I think it's 150,000, I think, to upgrade that garage again before we can start hiring more drivers. I'd also love to pay off that loan, but I know we owe a lot on that loan, so our drivers are making us money. It's a little bit here and there. It's not a lot, but it's, you know, it's something. So we'll take it. We'll keep it for now. All right. 30 kilometers to go, just over. We'll be fine. 30-minute left to this drive, and then we'll be able to test this baby out actually hauling something, so that'll be That'll be a good little experiment for it. Come on, car. You're getting caught up by a truck. And the truck's not even having issues catching up with you. You've had enough of your crap. That did not work to plan. Darn it! My aggressive driving has gotten me nowhere. Other than taking me more time to get to the same spot. Oh gosh. I tried to get around him. I should have been looking at the map to see that roundabout coming up. Ain't gonna be no cops in this town. We'll just cruise through here. I might pass him up here actually. Fortunately, there's just another roundabout up there. Yeah, we got him. He's probably like, that guy's crazy. We'll take the roundabout shortcut here. Just a quick little, save us a little bit of time there. All right. 30. Well, over double the speed limit. If we get busted there, that would really cause us some problems. All right. Oh, it's off. Okay. All right. Freight market. Please. Yes. Where's that one going? Yeah, up there. Yeah, that one's great. Such a great load. Yeah, we'll discover all sorts of crap on the way. We'll even probably pull off and discover Rome. Gotta discover, right? I want to get all those on the way. And hopefully we can get one when we're down here. Hopefully we can get one that takes us into here a little bit. But all right. It's our Italian quest, the beginning of our Italian quest. Where's our load? Oh, it's right there. I knew that. Let's get us coupled up. All right, let's take a look at the map real quick. I may have a crazy idea. If you guys know what I'm thinking is a crazy idea, what if we went down here, took the boat across to here? Okay. And then what if we, sorry to turn off my mic for a second, I'm gonna sneeze. We took the boat to there, then to there, then down to here. Then we could go to there and then up. So we still have to do that chunk, this chunk, this chunk. Oh, some of that would be just god awful too. That chunk, but we'd save a lot. I think we'd save a lot of driving though. Should we do that? Is that insane? It would cost us money to take all these ferries, but it would be faster, wouldn't it be? Stop there. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. That's total distance is 1932 if we do that. That's 1484. It is less, but we don't have to drive the whole thing. That's 1932. 1934 is there. Because that would be, look at that. That's just a little drive in there. I mean, we could go up to there. There to there, actually there to there might be better. Because then we go down. And both those ports go there. Yeah, I think that distance is shorter than this distance. But that would get us down into here. So it kind of depends on what we want to discover. So I get rid of that. Oops. That takes us up there. And that's a little bit shorter, I think. We could... If I got rid of that, if we had to stop here, that would be even shorter. I think that would be the quickest route. I think that's quickest, guys. I think it is. Oh, man. Ferry jumping. It's 3 ferries, but I think that'll really... We might be able to even do it I think that's what we'll do. I know this is insane, but I think it's a better idea. It's gonna cost us a little bit more to get there. Well, I don't know though. Like the savings on gas might actually balance it out quite a bit. So this is no longer our Italian adventure. This is our ferry hopping adventure. Yeah, this is gonna be unique. I don't know how this is gonna work. We're cooking again. Gotta be careful because I actually got a trailer on now. All right. It says 44 hours though. We do need to look into that actually. That's a good point. How long do we have? We have 46 hours to get this there. So we can do it. That'll give us 2 hours to spare. This is insane. I bet it's longer to do it this way. And we don't have to worry about resting because we got all the rest on the ferries. So you don't have to worry about it. But 44 hours of the 46 is going to take us to get there. So we might have to also speed a little bit to make up some of the time here and there. Just to make sure. I don't really want to come in that tight. We'll see how much the ferries cost. Honestly, that's what it's going to come down to. Because to do this whole route, it's probably a tank of gas if we'd driven the whole thing, which is probably about $3 grand. So if we do, maybe I just on the more conservative side, I'd say we didn't use quite a full tank, maybe 2/3 of a tank. Let's say we spent $2,000 on fuel. If the ferry boat ride is around that or cheaper obviously it's way better. If it's around that though, we'll kind of have to see. It's going to be an interesting experiment, that's for sure. Interesting experiment. We're definitely having, this thing's doing pretty good at, I mean, we're going up a slight grade, I think, here, and we're accelerating, which is great. So that's fantastic. Let's get us up to, we'll do 96 to try to keep us cooking at a decent lick. Should be taking us to the, yep, down to the boat. Oh, what did I, oh. I bumped this. I bumped trying to reach over. I accidentally hit the parking brake, so now we need a new parking brake probably. But yeah, what can you do? So that slowed us down a little bit. Good job there, Gamer Cop. That's fine. It cost us 3 minutes so far. I almost hit that car. Gosh, this is, we're making history here. Probably not, but it's a $55,000 load. Even if you spend $10,000 on ferries, we get 45 grand, and we'll probably use, you know, we're gonna make some good profit regardless how we look at this. I think the main thing is just to make sure we get this actually on time to where it needs to go. I think that's gonna be the biggest kicker, is making sure we actually make it. But if we can make it, we would have had to sleep like 3 times if we took the Italian countryside, which that would have been a much more beautiful drive. But we're right now, we're not here for the beauty right now. We're here for the monies. So we got to get this thing cooking. Get this thing absolutely cooking. And we're almost 20 minutes into the episode, so I still think it might have to be a 2-parter for this, but we'll kind of see. If I think we can make it in a 45-minute episode, if we can make it there, if we can make it there, shoot, if we can make it there in our 30 minutes, you know, if there's 5 minutes left, you know, we might make it work. I'm cooking right now, I know. We gotta make up a little bit of time. Just get this guy going for a little bit here. We're just gonna hope for the best on cops. If we start getting speeding tickets, that's gonna start cutting into our profits. All right. 70 here. Ooh, as it should be. As it should be. A little hot for that corner. Oh, it's a 50 now. Probably also as it should be. Oh, it's a 30 now. Good lord. They drop those speeds quick on us. There's a 50. It's a little bit more town driving this way. We did make up a couple of those minutes that I lost by locking our parking brake up, which was good. Okay, we're clear on that side. Let's not hit the Führenwagen, or whatever the German is. I don't think we're in France though, aren't we? So it's probably not the Führenwagen or whatever it is. The Führer. The Führer. Someone help me try to pronounce it in the comments. I appreciate you, but it's probably not gonna work. I was a little too hot in that corner. I think if we only had one axle back there, we would have lost it, but second axle saved us. I was gonna hit cruise, but it's not really a point. We're getting ready to slow down again. Anyways. A long tanker too. I hope there's no rules about like hazardous materials going on the boats. I know there is in real life, but if we get down here and they're like, sorry, hazardous materials, I'm gonna cry, because then we'll have to drive out of here and take this load up still. It'll be very bad if that occurs. I don't think it will, but that will be very sad. I mean, otherwise, how would you get to some of the islands, right? Some of these hazardous chemicals. All right, come on. There we go. Now, as we level up too, I can put bigger engines in this. This might just be our long-term truck. Well, definitely. I mean, at this point, we've invested a lot, so we definitely need to hold on to it for a while now. All right, might be some cops down here by the dock, so I need to be careful. Can't believe we're not going to be to our destination for 2 days. It's crazy. It's all right. Gives our other guys some more time to make some money too for us. Get some XP and get leveled up, all that good stuff. Another red light. Please just go green. There we go. Gamer Cop needs to get faster at shifting this truck. We need to be cooking. Come on, old girl, get up this hill. See, pretty good. The old engine would have struggled a little bit more with that hill, I think. Now we're going downhill, so we're getting a little too much speed there. Got a little roundy doodad up here too. Got to be careful. That was pretty good. Handled that one pretty good. Is there another one up here? There certainly is. Too hot. Too hot. A little too fast, but that's all right. We didn't crash. That's the important thing. That's the standard. Just another sip of coffee. All right. Let's board our first boat. Oh, that's the picture spot. I don't need that. This one I like because you actually get to drive onto the boat. I love that. Okay. We need to go. There's only one place we can go here, so that's we can't mess this one up. All right, that's $1,200 first ferry. So ferries are definitely more expensive because this one will be $1,200 down here, $1,200 to get across there. Okay. So $1,200. We're probably looking at $3,000 or $4,000 worth of ferries. Still think it's gonna be worth it though. And we're well rested again. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Just start cooking along here. Let's make sure our map and our navigation here is still the way we want it to be, where we're going. Yep, we'll head around there, because I think that's gonna be a lot faster than heading up and over, right? I don't know if I get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, it still says that's faster if I have to stop. If that's where I'm going. Yeah, now it's all, we don't need any destinations out there. It's got our fastest route in mind for us. That's 1382. Now, if I go down through here, holy cow, that adds actually 120 kilometers. Why? Oh, why is it looping weird there? Let's put that 1387, 1382. So honestly, when we get down here, we're going to see which ferry's cheapest, because 5 extra kilometers is nothing. There's only 2 places we have to stop there, though. There's several places we have to stop here, so this would be preferred. But yeah, okay, that's kind of funny. All right, we should get some nice little coastal driving in here. Go. What time is it? Oh, it's 9 o'clock at night. Yeah, we're doing some night driving on this one. But we cannot stop and wait for morning. We have to keep cooking. We have no choice. All right. Another roundabout up here. I definitely prefer the roundabouts over the red lights, or just the traffic lights in general. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's an 80 out here. There we go. We can start cooking now. We're still losing a little time on getting there at 2 o'clock Thursday. We gotta be careful. As long as we get there before 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. I think. Well, 4 p.m. 4 p.m. because I think if it's like 5:45, that'll be like the actual time that we have. But yeah, Thursday as long as we get there before 4 o'clock on Thursday. And that's 2 a.m. actually, before 4 in the morning. That's pretty. A little faster. Probably should pay attention to my driving. We weren't speeding though, to be fair. Now we're about to be. Yep, there we go. Drop some speed down. There we go. Go through here. If we weren't on such a time crunch, I'd have been interested in discovering that town. So who knows the next time we're actually going to cut through here. That's a good point. We should have probably discovered it. Yeah, when else are we going to be down here? I should have discovered it. We still could. That's going to add too much time, though, I think. I should have thought about that. Is there anywhere else that we need to do that on the way? We need to make sure we discover... We haven't been down here at all. There's no way this isn't part of it, so that'll be fine. We'll end up discovering that. Naples, we'll make sure we discover Naples. That's going to go us right through Naples, so we'll discover Naples on the way. Okay. All right, yeah, we're doing fine. It is what it is. should have probably pulled over. I'm sure we'll do some other strange, convoluted route that brings us through here. So far in the episode time, though, we're doing pretty good. We got two more ferries. Sorry, 2 more ferries. So actually, there's a decent amount of travel to be done here, I think. Ooh, get out of that guy's way. All right. So this will probably, yeah, this will almost certainly be a 2-parter. I'd like to get to the next ferry at least, and then maybe call it there, because I think we can make it the next episode the rest of the way. Yeah, these roads are tricky. At least there's not any traffic on them right now in the middle of the night, making it a little easier for us to be able to navigate through here. It's funny that we're losing time though on our destination, because that's calculating that we should be going 80 miles an hour through here, which is insane. Couldn't imagine us taking the truck around all these corners at 80 miles an hour. There's a 50. Are you kidding me? We just passed the sign. Just passed the sign. That is such a cheap ticket. Well, fine, I'm gonna speed through the rest of your town. Little idiot face. That's right. I told him. It's not even the... Is it the French police? These islands are... We did figure that out, didn't we? These islands are part of the French. Or part of France, I should say, not part of the French. I think we did figure that out. There we go. Just a little tactical braking and unaccelerating. Woo. All right, it's gonna be tough to speed in here with this guy in front of us. Hey, why don't you get off the road? Idiot face. Come on. I'm just calling everyone an idiot. Sorry. It's supposed to be a clean channel. Oh man, can we get around this guy here? Probably not. Well, the 50 is gonna be our best bet. There's not an intersection up there, up ahead. Yeah, we definitely just cut him off, but I don't care. We're in front of him again. Some of these corners are insane. We've driven this route too, haven't we, before? Now this one I'm less worried about the cops. I'm more worried about losing control in this next corner up here. This is a sharp corner. Alright, no one can blame the other driver for going slow through here. Gosh, that was tight. Alright. Now we can start cooking a little bit. I don't want to go too fast. I'm kind of all over the road. I've been treating this road like I own the whole thing. We had to have passed the one French police officer, so we should be safe for speed. I'd be curious to know how, like, the game, how the randomization and the how it's calculated, you know? Like when there's going to be cops and where. Oh, we passed. Oh, we didn't pass midnight. Driver P just made $1,000. Good work. Driver Martin P. Good work, my buddy. All right, now we're in a 50 zone. The other truck still hasn't caught up though, so I don't feel bad for passing him. We'd still be way back there. This would almost be tough to do this at 80 kilometers an hour in a car, much less a truck. Ooh, there's a roundabout here. We're going around. The old Mercedes is doing really good though. Handling this stuff way better than the last truck we had up here. We went through here with the green machine, didn't we? I think that's what we did. The green machine did not handle these curves as well. Of course, we also did upgrade the Mercedes, so I would have been curious to see how it handled it without the upgrades we have on it now. Oop, nope, don't want that. Good excuse for our cop to give us a fine. Put the high beams on though, just gotta be careful. I don't want to blind someone if I can avoid it. Auto high beams are so nice. I have a Dodge Charger in real life, and it has the automatic high beams. So nice. You don't have to worry about dimming them at all. They work pretty good. I didn't trust them at first, but they do work pretty good. All right, 70. Drop a little bit of that speed for the corners. It's a pretty long, smooth corner, though. All right. You're welcome, buddy. Didn't blind you. A lot of squealing of the tires going on with me driving. A lot of traffic now over here. Are you kidding me? Where? He's back. Oh, he was behind me. What a jerk. Every time we pass the sign. What a jerk. Stupid French police. Should have known he was right behind me. He saw all that reckless driving, but didn't care. Just cared about my speed. I was going like 7 over too. So stupid. So stupid. All right. Ugh. All right, we're getting close to the second ferry here. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look. I'm trying to think of where I want to, you know, divide up the episode. I think I want to make it to this next ferry. Yeah, I think we'll make it over here. And then I can go across that ferry, probably start the second episode, or the second part there, and then ferry, you know, drive down, ferry across, drive through there. That's all probably pretty reasonable. Yeah, so let's get there, and then we'll call it an episode there, and then we'll do the second part next time. All right, yeah, Thursday at 2:28. We're losing a little bit of time. This is what I worried about. Gotta be careful though, because that French cop is still probably right behind me. Still just struggling to get up to speed here. Come on. Come on, old girl. Come on, old Mercedes. I believe in you. You can at least go the speed limit for me. Out. Whoa! Oh, are you kidding me? We passed a sign. Oh my gosh. That was an expensive one. It said 27 over, so we must have just passed. That is so ridiculous. All right, you know what? You know what we've earned because of this ridiculousness? Where are the settings? Options. I've had enough just for until we deliver this. Because these are some bullcrap violations. Where are the speed violations? Where are they? It's got to be under gameplay. I don't know why I'm looking under there. Traffic offense. Nope, not anymore. That's right. Okay. Is there not an apply button in here? Is that at the bottom? Nope, where did it go back? Okay. I go over here. Go back to gameplay. Did it? Okay, kept it. So we should be good. If I go back into settings, I'm just going to make sure. Gameplay. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, good luck finding me now. I have immunity now. I think we've earned a little freedom from the police because they're a little chippy. Last episode, that crash one too, where the guy was merging on the road and he wasn't even in our lane, and we were just trying to maintain our lane, and then he just hit the side of us. Yeah, that's not. Why did we go this way? Why didn't we go straight? Why did it cut us down? I don't know. All right, we're going this way now. That's for sure. Would have been probably a lot easier to just stay on that road. I guess this might technically have been shorter, but that's all right. Yeah, so we got 3 speeding tickets, and I honestly do believe that none of those would have been given to us in real life. They would have given us a chance to slow down. Wouldn't have just been, sorry, sucks to suck. as soon as you pass it. Maybe that's not realistic. Maybe they are that about the speed that way over in France. I don't know, you know, not from France. I definitely don't want to drive there now, that's for sure. But yep, no idea. All right, please stay green. Of course, we don't have to worry about running it. There's no fines for us anymore. There's no consequences to our actions. We can still damage our vehicle though, so we still want to be at least somewhat careful. None of you guys are going to go through that light though, so there's that. Even if we would. I don't even know if I can turn here. I don't really know how the road goes up there. Is everyone just going to go left? Okay, yeah, everyone kind of curves with it. This is how the road goes. Jeez Louise. Another. So many lights. More traffic than I expected it as well. Oh man, we're so close. Come on. Come on, you silly traffic light, you. Alright, timed that one pretty good actually. However, this truck is not going very fast. Oh, I have to go left here. I knew this was going to be a problem eventually. Stupid cars. All right. We're getting close to the port. I see the ship off in the distance there. Fan-freaking-tastic. All right. We'll go take a look at how much it's going to cost us to go on this one. So far, we said, what, $1,200 rounding? Yeah. So now when we get to pull on, that's kind of cool. Where they want us over there. Okay. All right, let's see. What's this one going to cost? This one's pretty cheap. Yeah, $400 we'll say, so $1,600 total. That's not bad at all. But anyhow, that's what I got for now. I'll see you guys on the next one. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Gamer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos that I may post. This has been Gamer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.